Hey guys, what's up? So, a bit of continuing my Magical Girls month, and this is going to be the second part that I'm going to be doing, and so just to buy me a bit of time to do for the next Magical Girls series I'm covering, let's cover another one I feel I really want I want to cover a bit of the rest of Star vs. Evil. And now, yes, I'm going to catch up with a bit of Season 4, and yeah, now I'll review it. So, yeah, let's just continue with it. Let's just start with Episode 8, Scars of a Hoodie. The episode begins with Marco going back to Earth after the events of Toffee. The episode, not the character. He says his actual goodbye. Before that, King Butterfly gives him a cape as a thank you for everything for the kingdom. Before Marco leaves with his dimensional scissors, he and Star share one last emotional hug, an awkward moment, and tells her to leave to know if she finds her missing hoodie. Yeah, that's the plot of the episode. 1 second, I need to do something quick. Yeah. Upon Star uses his glitter bomb to pretty much just recreate her old bedroom from Earth and reveals she's been keeping that hoodie, Marco's hoodie, as a memory of their friendship. When Pony arrives, she holds on to it smiley, and then she realizes how it's dirty, and just throw it into the kingdom's laundry, and meets her the night of the wash. Apparently they need nights for... Apparently, despite being Muni, they speak Spanish. You can know that his name... Yeah, and also, Spanish equals bathroom sink, and Latin, I will wash. Lavo, yeah, just literally that's it. So, yeah. My voice gonna trigger me anyways. Okay. She secretly, yeah, so, yeah, pretty much that, and the episode is Star asks for the hoodie bag before getting washed, but upon seeing the filth, and yeah, and then we get to a bunch of shenanigans ensuing, and yeah, pretty much a lot of shenanigans ensue until after an intense action scene in 1 and everything. So Star finally admit it was right to observe. So throws it in the wash, and cleans it, but keeps a bit of the scent. And thanks to Ponyhead, and well, she kind of moved on thanks to Ponyhead, and the episode ends with Marco, where the hoodie getting back by sent back to Marco on Earth. So yeah, that's pretty much. I admit this episode is kind of just a move-on episode, though this is going to be a few though Marco would kind of come back in a few episodes later. Though we would kind of go back to, though, yeah, I'm not going to spoil what's going to happen a little bit later, but, then we get to, anyways, Scar by Hoodie was a good episode. Next is Rest in Pudding. The episode starts with, well, a funeral to Eggman. I'm kind of sad that Eggman kind of died in the show due to his use of all of his magic. Yeah, spoilers for Season 2. Attractively, but by the Butterfly family, the people, Muni, and everything else rest. But notice the glossary X wasn't in it, but Mom sees it, but just mix the scene in. And the episode is mostly where Star kind of see Glossary, but yeah, it's kind of this weird horror. It kind of feels this weird psychological thriller / psychological horror episode. It kind of feels a bit weird. It kind of feels a bit creepy this episode because wow. Anyways, during at one point she even calls Jane using the magical cell phone, and we do see basically is Jacko. Yeah, that's Chipping. If you don't know who Jackie is, Marco's other love interest. Yeah, the other love interest we're gonna see. But thank God that's gonna be broken up when we get to that point. So yeah, explaining that she's been haunted by Glossary that has unfinished business. Jane explains she so basically just taking out and to living in Brushland. Yeah, and then holds up the remaining last piece of book. Yeah, apparently the book's at least a bit of the book manages to survive. Apparently, yeah, it apparently just still survives. Yep, it was burned and yep, a bit of it survived somehow after getting burned. I don't think a piece of the book would survive unless someone put it out a bit, but I don't think it would. Yeah, I know I'm pushing logic from a cartoon. But still, this is probably me what happens when you question logic a bit in the show. So, anywho, and she basically just buried it in the pet cemetery. When she starts seeing visions, believing that she's no longer haunted. Later she tries to sleep, but the bit of the spell remains, finds its way back to her bed, and her visions of Glossary suddenly becomes worse and more frightening. And ducks under the bedroom. She calls again, and when he hears that, yeah, she seems to get the physical world. Yeah, there's a yeah, the episode fills with a lot of her. Yeah, she tries to do it in the actual cemetery and throws in the fountain. But her vision still didn't stop, and while she admits she was a jerk to him sometimes, and often he doesn't want to be around her, she calmly down further, admitting that even though learning that wasn't from easy, but from trusting her fact and whatnot and everything else. Yeah, everything is that the vision stops. Okay. So as Star left the cemetery, the ground shakes and tumbles. A wall measure shoots out, and some glowy thing water. The next morning, Star burst out to her parents having breakfast in the dining hall. After the Emma, it shows to be revealed to be Glossary, abruptly speaking gibberish, or more accurately, Globcore. This is going to be something I'm going to say real quick. To the finale. Future review. Yeah, and in I admit this. Okay, I admit when he says Globcore, I admit he just doesn't. I'm presuming his mind is broken. But that was until the final episode of season 3. I'm going to go say that. I'm going to say something. We assume that Glossary his mind is broken, acts more like an animal. But I'm gonna presume he was just acting like that, because the finale. I'm not gonna spoil what's gonna happen in the finale, and I'm just gonna say he does this. Whenever I get to the finale. So yeah, making this ending scene a bit pointless, but if you watch the finale, then you will know. But I'm not gonna spoil it right now why it's gonna be pointless, and I'm going to for now we're just gonna assume he's just saying weird gibberish for now. I'm just we'll just pretend that until till the finale or something. So overall, Resident Evil is pretty good, and I do really like this weird psychological horror-esque theme, and yeah, I thought it was on me. Actually, I think it will. Then after an episode, Club Sadistic was an episode. I'm not gonna talk much about this episode to be honest. Aside from letting basically Tom's last name being A.K. Lucifer and revealing her parents' name. Oh yeah, right. Tom's last full name being Thomas Lucifer. That's until the and I remember her being a bit. And also we do see Tom's parents being revealed to be Wamira and Dave, being that apparently her mother is basically female Diablo, basically a giant demon queen, while his father is a human. Apparently, I would imagine. I don't know how it's possible, but still. And yeah, this episode was basically developing more Star and Tom, and it's that Tom or Tom Star. Yeah, that's pretty much that shipping. That shipping. It's pretty much just them in a bowl and whatnot, and just them dancing. In the end, they were happy and they did well, and sometimes they would get some corn steaks. And while I admit I'm covering this short and simple, is because really I don't think it has much to the plot other than just developing more Tom and Star. And as a Star Coach, as much as I love this episode, as a Star Coach, yeah, it's not me, my favorite. Yeah, and yeah, it just straight up feels. But hey. Next is Stranger Danger. Sure. The episode starts with. Yeah, why not make an episode? Yeah, that name sounds so familiar. So let me explain this episode. The episode starts with Star basically in the bedroom trying to basically fix Gossic's mind after the episode itself. Oh, it did regenerate it, but and still being Globgore a lot. And Star just acts like a dog and just basically walk like a dog, still repeating Globgore all over again. And yeah, no wonder why he couldn't just. Wonder why. I feel like a realization of what maybe something. Maybe I'm a bit too harsh with the ending of a bit what happened towards the end of the final episode of season 3, but it's just maybe me. Maybe I don't like realization. Anyway. Or it's just that he's automatically just or so he already regenerated his mind, or he just automatically, I don't know. And then comes across, and then we see her just looking at the garden, and she's a squirrel corn, and encounters Eclipsa, free from her crystal prison. And Eclipsa calms down Glossary down by scratching her forehead a jewel, and she took Star for a while. Well, she gets along well, and all of a sudden, then Queen Butterfly and the Magical High Council, and for those who do not know about Magical High Council, yeah, basically the team of people who basically check on the magic. Basically likes to oversee magic, and you can see there also. So yeah, no, this is way before what we learn about them. One sec. Yeah, this is way before the Trolls episode, and I'm not gonna before the Butterfly Tribe episode, which I'll cover later. Yeah, at the time, yeah, maybe my nowadays opinions for the match. Yeah, it's to protect magic though. Yeah, I think they did a. No, I don't think. Yeah, let's not spoil what's gonna happen later. Though I hope they get more redemption after I hope they get a redemption in season 4. I hope. Despite despite claiming that she's nice, yeah, she's not. And because of monsters and because of several other crimes, after giving her magical wand, yeah, after getting double glossary, she saw Moon prevented it and basically just recrystallized Eclipsa, proving there's no proof and evidence they did, and so and agreement. All the high counts, yeah, and pretty much a lot of things happen in this, including, yeah, and well, Eclipsa deserves a trial, a fair trial before being imprisonment. And well, before she does the corruption and whatnot, yeah. Yeah, this episode, which the trial is just a lead up to Star Trek Trap, as well as other episodes that kind of lead up to it. Oh, sorry, I'm just reminding myself this is going to be about, yeah. My continuation. Okay. And the episode ends with Star and Butterfly admiring the view gardens. Like this, and then abruptly. Seriously, it just feels abrupt, the ending, when they just look at the window. It just feels a bit too abrupt. Yeah, Star Eclipse just sees the admiring the views. Like, yeah, they do that. Imagine if the ending of my episode. Imagine my ending of the review of this review be like. You see? Just feels so abrupt. Yeah, I know, I'm just breaking it because, you know what? Seriously. This feels so abrupt still. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would expect. Yeah, that's kind of pretty much just feels abrupt when you just have your examples of two main characters. My main character. Just using my Highwayman and one of the Lucys I have, and Lucy that I actually own from my I have from my Lego Movie to blind bag video I had, but like it just looking in the middle of sunset and just going, you know. Anyways, it was a good episode. Though this is way before. Let me. So yeah, next time, anyways, we get to, anyways, a good episode and pretty much a leader to something. Anyways, then we get to an episode. Do you want to? Guys, it's pretty much another Star Tom episode, but mostly of them basically also put it basically just removing one of his and spoilers, it's just removing one of his demons. At Butterfly, his castle Star is trying to call Tom for just to get corn shakes after Clint's sadistic. And then Pony had just comes to the door with Star and reveals that Tom is getting secretly demonization, removing demon in his soul. That happens to his boyfriend, to his ex-boyfriend's seahorse. And apparently, wow, despite being a smile, he could be a bit creepy with that smile. Seriously, I know you're trying to be happy as well as acting like a more normal guy, but seriously, that smile feels a bit creepy when you think about it. Seriously, does this guy ever have other emotions other than smiling? I permanently need this demon. So it also apparently has a bit of a side effect when you remove all his demons. It will just you act like too happiness. Seriously, I think this guy's maybe. I think he might, or he might have accidentally ate too many joy pills. If you get this come down. If you get this reference, you will know. If you get this reference, congratulations. If you don't, it's a We Happy Few reference. It's a We Happy Few. Mainly because I'm just referencing joy pills from We Happy Few. Since I just thought it would be a funny joke. They try to ask Tom where he's been held, and well, he acts like a robot and talks in basic commercial-like things, and well, and then sees the map site, and they decided why not start putting it. Goes there, stop a bunch of cold-light leaders from it, but too late, it's already been done, and well, yeah, turns out he's. Yeah, done. Only revealing it's one out of several thousand inheriting his body. It'll take about years to do so. So, before they remove them all, but then, well, he doesn't want to be full evil demon for the rest of his life. But Tara tells him he can't. Excuse me. Anyways, he decided he would like to take try with Star support, and well, it wasn't working. Moving inside. So, excuse me. Excuse me, very far. Anyways, the episode ends with Star and Tom basically getting corn shakes, as well as basically Fan wins, and we see basically Star and Tom basically holding hands. One sec. You can't be kidding me! Hold on a second, oh my god, no! Star gonna wish I'll let Baba. Okay, I'm back! Back from the reveal. Let's get on with it. Anyways, overall it's a good episode, and another Tom Star episode. Really, I didn't want to talk too much about it. And yeah, this episode was basically equal to that. I mean, Tom Star and whatnot and everything else. Next, we got to some more Slum. I feel like I'm feeling a bit happy for this one. More happy for this one. Oh yeah, sorry, I thought I paused it, but before we start this, So the episode, yeah, this episode is pretty much just as Marco's just spending the last few days on Earth just saying goodbye to his friends and also being annoyed about his times at uni. And also, basically, the biggest shocker moment of all, Marco broke up with Jackie. One sec. Yay! Jacko is gone! Yay! No, I had to deal with this. Oh, sorry, basic. He died. And then Jacko will be official again. Sorry, but I'm sorry, but I'm trying to be active here and second here. Anyways, can I anyways, one second. Right after this review. So yeah, pretty much gonna. I also say the ending of the episode is pretty much where Marco decided to leave. He'll stay uni for a while. Using the Steam Exchange program that Star uses in the first step. So I might get a wrong review of that. So yeah, his family and friends say goodbye. He actually needs to have his own. So we get on the French summer. Remember, also presumably Ruffy. That's his name, right? Was Marco's father, and after saying goodbye to his loved ones, Marco decided to leave through the damaged scissors and looks at the outskirts of Butterfly Kingdom. It was a pretty one of my favorite episodes of the season. I would now, if you're wondering something about the kingdom, I want to say this. So yeah, this is kind of going to explain why we're never going to see Earth that much in the show. Yeah, this is going to be the last time, at the time when this episode was released, we were going to see Earth. Okay, no, we'll come back to it a few episodes later. But still, it's still going to be a good episode. Anyways, we get to the so yeah, next we get to Little Catcher. So yeah, the episode starts with where basically starts with a burrito. Then Marco just randomly climbs into his bedroom after leaving Earth from last episode, but he decided and so a slum and decided he wanted to stay in Muni forever. Yep. Sorry, I gotta get this review done real quick because I'm gonna have dinner later. One sec. Sorry, I had to go out so I can get dinner later. But so yeah. So yeah, pretty much starts spending time with Tom, and the guy's been mistaken for an intruder. How did you not know? Did you guys not know who Marco is? The same guy who, I don't know, Savior from Toffee! In fact, anyways, also we got to reveal about Star's cape he was given in the scar of hoodie of one sec. Was made from review. It's basically River's old meat blanket. Get it. After the castle guard meeting with Marco's Iron Squire and everything else, he decided to volunteer with, well, Lavo to do the who basically tasked for the Nether Wash. His final task, which apparently not even anyone just passed through, which is to clean up from a monster with tentacles and teeth. Yep. Yeah, it's a lid that's basically monster tentacles and teeth. Keep your tentacle jokes those to yourselves. Using the usual battle teamwork, they defeated the monster and the giant fan works again. And the monster gets stuck in a fan of the blades and immediately just gets destroyed. So Marco changes a lot of his life, and well, the episode ends with he's now the Squire. A pretty good episode, and more character development with Mark. More going with that Marco is going to stay in uni. And well, yeah. Also, Callisto's there, but she doesn't play that much an important role at that point in the episode. But overall, a good episode, and more of just character development for Marco, and I'll show Marco is capable of living in uni. And then we get to the last episode of this part of the review. Who Trials by Squire. The episode begins with where we get to quest by Walmart. Basically, space dimensional Walmart art. Which I'll do a review on it when I get around to it. Good. The episode begins with their annual blowout sale. Squire's blowout sale. And they're prepared to basically do is get the items on the list and everything else in race. And we get to this teenage girl named Hugs. Yeah, that's how you pronounce her name. And apparently, yeah, we only see her for that one episode and we'll never see her again. And well, that's another character just part of the pile of Marco's love interest list, and we'll never see her again. Yeah, we never see her again. And for now, yeah, we never see her again after this episode. And that's season 4. Or just quickly just throw that argument out my window. Yeah, we don't see her for that. No, yeah, that's pretty much her in this unless we see her as a cameo, or at least play a bit of more major role in the open season 4 or something. I kind of, maybe I'll say, sort of expect her to come back in season 4. I would say, yeah, that's pretty much it. She doesn't play that much of a major role in that season. She only just appears in this episode and just, we never see her again. Anyways, more. Anyway, and then come in comes Marco and his organizers and other squires and whatnot to basically the sale and whatnot. So Star Marco basically picks the bloodshed begins. Unfortunately, Marco's basically card sabotage. Star makes a new wheel and pretty much just goes there and grabs the items. Unfortunately, when they grab their items, they completely failed it. Yeah, they tried to grab the items, but they totally failed to do so. Oh, and while they did manage to get the armor wax, but later she gets the item back, gives it to the other squire, and Marco seems a complete failure as Star Squire. And yeah, I forgot to mention the episode ends with the Leech Catch also having Star recognize Marco as a squire. But also, anyways, as the episode ends. So yeah, realizing that Star's a princess and she doesn't need actual knight armor, she just wants to hang out and just get some random silly stuff. And she can summon whatever items. There's a 1 minute left. They bought whatever things they just bought randomly. See? And they just bought some silly stuff. And the episode ends with, well, with gnomes that similarly don't look like the ones from Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb. Even there was another Phineas and Ferb reference with the yes we did. Yes, we did. By the way, I'll cover Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb at some point in my life. I might cover it as maybe nostalgia or something, or just I feel like reviewing something a bit different on this. Maybe review some more cartoons on this channel, or something I like Disney. They did. Overall, these few episodes were also pretty good. So yeah, Trials by Squire is pretty good, and well, the rest is pretty good. So yeah. So yeah. On to whenever I get around doing the other reviews. On to Isekai now.